3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want, and we got Meg back. Hi. Welcome back, Queen.
Thanks for having me. No, I was so excited you texted me.
Yeah.
And this Off the Record.
Yeah, man, I love it.
And this Off the Record is sponsored by Native.
Woo!
Native creates safe, simple, effective products that people use in the bathroom every single day. Native's deodorant is formulated without aluminum, parabens, and talc. It's filled with ingredients found in nature, such as coconut oil, shea butter, and tapioca starch, and it's never tested on animals.
Making the switch to aluminum-free deodorant does not mean having to sacrifice on product performance. People love Native.
They do.
They have over 8,000 five-star reviews.
That's a lot.
Native comes in a wide variety of scents for men and women. Plus, they release new, limited edition seasonal scents throughout the year.
They also offer an unscented formula and baking soda-free formula for those with sensitivities. Their classic deodorant scents include coconut and vanilla, which is the most popular, lavender and rose, cucumber and mint, and eucalyptus and mint, especially if you're a koala. There is no risk to try. They offer free returns and exchanges in the USA. For 20% off your first purchase, visit nativedeodorant.com and use promo code OTR during checkout.
This is our bottle, well, mine specifically.
Lick it. It's organic.
He says he uses it in his thigh pit.
I go like this. Here, try it, smell it. It smells really good.
Is it unused? Yeah, it looks fresh.
Thigh pit.
Used it. Oh yeah, that does smell good.
Those are from his pubic hairs.
Did you have the, like when you transition from aluminum to not aluminum, did you have the
I didn't know the difference.
transition?
No.
This is a lot better for you.
It's a transition.
What does the aluminum do? I don't even know.
Well, the aluminum provides the antiperspirant, I believe, but it's not good for you.
I had no idea, but I just know that smells amazing.
That does smell really good.
I like that, and I can't wait for them to send me the
So
coconut
don't
one.
forget, for 20% off your first purchase, visit nativedeodorant.com and use promo code OTR during checkout.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Rub this on your body parts.
Yeah, definitely there. What just happened, Bart?
Over there.
I'm just making my.
And it's off camera too, so just.
I'm making my matcha green tea from Sip, the ceremonial one, and I put the sugar in there.
You put a salad in there? What happened?
I spilled it because half of it is frozen because I really like cold drinks, so I have to freeze the drink and freeze the ice because sometimes
Very dramatic.
Ice gets warm.
Does that ruin the nutrients and benefits of the matcha tea? Too many questions. No answers. No more. We're done here. All right.
It doesn't.
Talk to your PR representative. Get back to me. Thank you.
It doesn't.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Meg. I be
Welcome
following
back.
you on Instagram. I'm like, damn, this girl's so strong.
Thanks.
I like your hair color.
Thank you so much.
Is that
so
your
cool.
natural hair color?
No, you can see my roots already. My hairdresser just had a baby, so it's like about that time.
Oh, really? So are you gonna tell her to come back?
I'm like, yo, is the baby here yet? Yeah. No,
What's your natural hair color? Brown?
Yeah, I think it's just like dishwater brown.
Dishwater brown.
Yeah. But it used to be strawberry blonde when I was a baby, so that's what I tell people.
I see.
But it gets darker as
Because it looks natural for you. Like
I think it fits with my.
Yeah, I think your best has been the red hair. Yeah.
Because my hair used to be black, blonde,
Wow.
brown.
I thought that was your natural hair color.
Yeah, it looks really good. Fooled you. Look at my eyebrows.
Influencers, you can't trust them.
But sometimes blondes have dark eyebrows.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I never know if I always disclose too much information. So when people say, I like your hair, I'm like, thanks, it's fake. Like, it's not my real.
Oh my god, and then you proceed to start taking it out.
Just take off my wig. Like, thanks, you want to wear it? When people are like, oh, I like your shirt. I'm like, thanks, I got it on sale for $12 at Target. You can go get it. Like, that's me. When you guys said you liked my skirt, I was like, it's from Hollister, so don't make fun of me.
Oh yeah, you gotta show them, it's really cute.
Why do you think that happened?
Skirt from Hollister.
That's skirt. It's really soft.
Do you get ahead of it so no one can talk shit?
Oh, because we did talk shit already, so she was kind of like coming in like, okay, I watched the video, you guys talk shit about Hollister, please don't judge me. That's why she's coming in.
I will
just
say, it doesn't look
precautionary?
like something from Hollister, so I would understand you saying that. Also, when you're like in the punk rock scene, when you're in high school, and anything that made it to Hollister, now it's the prep. Now the preps own it. Now you can't use it. So like leopard print is pretty punk rock, but then like now you're like, oh, the preps are getting a hold of it.
Yeah. You gotta go back to tie-dye or whatever.
Is it like because you're trying to surprise people? Because you're trying to get people to go, oh my God, you got it for that cheap? I thought you got it for like $500.
Wait, you're talking about when she says?
Yeah, or like whenever.
Hollister's not cheap.
No, yeah. When you say it,
Yeah, because it's like they compliment me, meaning it looks good, and I want them to know that
it's actually cheap.
It's cheap and they can afford it too.
Yeah, and then
like,
you want them to go, no way!
Yeah, like,
what a deal there, girl!
Yeah, it's not unattainable. It's also, I feel like that's my way of friendship. Like when people share deals with me, when they're like, ooh, girl, 2 for 1 right now if you go to ASOS or something like that. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna get it. But yeah, when people don't want to share their secrets,
I'll never share anything.
Where'd you get that? And they're like, oh, it's a private dealer or whatever. I'm like, damn.
Or I'll go, oh, I forgot where I got that.
Bad influencer, good influencer. People buy stuff from you, not from her.
Because you don't want people to have the same thing as you?
No, I don't. None of especially my friends, no one could dress like me. I want none of that.
I just don't want them to know that I have
But you're hella
fake
basic.
things. They go, where'd you get that watch? I ain't gonna tell you because it's a fake watch.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
See?
Yeah, a lot of times people will think I'm doing a brand deal on my channel because in my videos I just get excited about something I just bought, and then I'm like, by the way, not sponsored, but I say all the talking points. I'm like, and it can do this and this and this, and did you know it's on sale right now? And you can put a promo code in.
Yeah.
Just this morning, you were asking me, like, you're like, oh, your hair looks great. I'm like, oh my God, girl, is this new shampoo? I'm like, yeah, it is sponsored, but no, I really fucking love it.
But that's actually
Yeah,
sponsored.
that's actually sponsored. I get no money for the things
know.
I recommend.
Y'all doing it wrong. You know what you need to do is have Amazon affiliate links. Put that shit in your description.
I do that.
When you
It's
go,
not that much.
I know it's not that much. I got like $12 though.
Nice.
$12.
You could go buy the shirt from Target I was talking about.
Yeah.
You could almost afford this skirt from Hollister.
Oh, how much was that again? $30?
Probably like 30.
Why do you care?
I just want to know that I could afford it. I mean, I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, but he could if he wanted to.
Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to fucking piss on your parade.
Yeah, have you guys have dressed in dresses before and stuff or skits?
It's comfortable.
In my clothes, yes.
Yeah, and even in your bikini.
I don't like it when my thighs touch though.
My stuff.
I'm about to ask you if you liked wearing a dress.
No, like my thighs touch and then it gets like even when I sleep, I have to get a pillow or a blanket and put it between my thighs because if they touch, they start sweating. It doesn't feel good.
Yep,
Asian
this
mom
buff guy
moo-moo, though?
fits in my shit.
That Asian mom moo that shit's
See, I
really
could never dress like you, Gio. I don't have a man body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Just kidding.
Man
But
body.
Pose called me Gio Hardbody Kwan.
Yeah, you're hard body. You don't have a
Hard body means.
Oh shit, I got a dick.
No, you don't. I haven't seen it.
You're beautiful.
I haven't seen
You
it.
said it.
I only say it because I'm jealous.
Even more? Oh my god, this episode. Oh my god, I'm gonna like recommend this to all my friends. Nikki never ever tells me anything nice. Did everyone hear that in this room? Casey, did you hear it off camera?
See? Now she's built up, I can tear her back down later.
Thank you.
Balance.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. So what you been up to these days? Working, boring.
What's your line of work?
Yeah, what's work for you?
Okay, so
Squatting.
yes, yeah. I do a lot of squatting, a lot of lifting, and I have a program called Stronger by the Day, so I help people get stronger by the day.
By the day.
I'll take it. I need to get
I
stronger.
built a nutrition course because people always ask me about the nutrition side of things, and for so long I didn't have anything, so I've been building a course, and I'm really excited because I was like, I was trying to figure out how much to price it because I spent a lot of time, a lot of money investing in everything, but I decided I'm gonna make it real cheap for
Good.
That's what makes it so hard to do. Or like, what was it that took the most amount of time?
Well, I wrote the entire course, and so the idea was to make it kind of like help people in like the powerlifting side. You get a lot of people, they'll go straight to counting macros, this really complex, like confusing thing. And so I wanted to break it down so it'd be like, okay, you should start with like drinking more water and like very basic, like the
That's
first
true.
thing that you want to think about to really assess your diet and nutrition.
Because people don't even like drink water or walk around the block.
Yeah, I married one of those people. They don't drink water. Maybe they should.
Like I remember like when I started, like I was powerlifting for like 6 months, and during that time I was also tracking macros, but it
Yeah.
just seemed like this really confusing, scary thing. I did have like a macro
and
coach,
it
but
can
was
take
just
over
very,
your life too. You're always thinking like, how much is in this? And like
I would carry
on your
a
phone
scale
calculating.
everywhere, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is hard.
That's crazy. That's not normal too.
Yeah.
That's Bart's method.
It can.
He loves crazy. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, some people can really like thrive off of that, but most people you don't need to do that. No one needs to do that to be healthy, right?
True.
It should be really simple.
Yeah, it depends on your goal. If you're trying to be healthy, you don't need to. But then if you have specific, I want to weigh
Yeah.
this much or look this
Exactly.
much, then you have
Or
to.
sometimes you can get triggered by having to count everything. Like if you used to have an eating disorder, you get obsessed with like numbers and that kind of stuff, and then like that kind of triggers that. But I think for you, what you do like bodybuilding, I don't know anything about that, so it probably helps you.
And some people are.
You came in strong.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
I'm like, is
hands
Nikki
are
insulting me? Like, what's happening? I don't
take it
know.
back, take it. I'm not in that tone. I'm like, too many people are looking at me now.
That's me every time I speak.
Aw. No, have you ever thought? So you're selling this program? Is it like is it like an e-book that people can download, or is it?
It's a course.
Video course?
Yeah, so it has videos of me explaining all the content. So like,
Isn't that shit fucking boring to shoot?
oh my gosh, yes. Well, it's all scripted too. So I'm like,
Video courses are so hard to do. I've done a couple of them.
But luckily, when I film, I usually do scripted for my YouTube channel. I do scripted, and I have my fiance. He'll be back there. He's like my business partner as well, and he'll give me some banter. Like usually he makes fun of me, like it to break up the monotony of me talking about something. So that's a good like comedic break, because then I'll go on a riff and like tell a specific
You'll
story.
include his voice in the cut, off like his kind of like trailing off in a distance voice.
Exactly.
Oh, cool.
It's a fun way to do it.
Have you ever thought about, because you're taking it, I can't talk anymore. So you're
After the compliments, you're all fine.
I know. See, it messed me up. That's why you don't compliment people. So, like you were talking about pricing your thing and making it really affordable for everybody. Have you ever thought about doing like an app version where like you can kind of charge for a subscription, and then you have like different meal plans every month or something like that, that people are like, ooh, I want something different because I get bored with my food.
Yeah, so this we knew it was only going to be like an 8-week thing to kind of cover the basics of everything. But that's like exactly what we do for our training program.
Oh, sick.
But nutrition, I wanted to try to give so much information in an organized, like step-by-step way. So every week they go through a lesson and then they have a task. So it's like this week's task is to, for 3 days out of the week, keep a diet record or like a nutrition journal and like log everything. Not that you have to do it every day, but it's just like a little step to like build awareness.
Oh, that's
So those
Good habits too.
exactly the whole basis of it is to build good habits. So I didn't want people to like constantly be like focused on their nutrition so much. So I wanted to try to like lay the baseline first, and then maybe down the line we'll do something like that.
Develop good habits.
Yeah.
Did you do personal training before?
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
ever had people like be like, I want to fucking lose 200 pounds in 1 week, and you're like, bitch, I can't do fucking magic? Like, what do you expect from me?
I mean, I think a good personal trainer is someone who can set realistic expectations and also educate their client as much as possible. I personally haven't worked with too many people with obesity, because that's like I would like to say that's something that, not that it requires a specialist, but I think it requires someone who is used to working with clients like that.
So it's different from like people that just want to be like they're already like working out and they want to get even better, like in athleticism or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like most of your clients where they're like in sports or something.
I would say a lot of more serious, like intermediate lifters, like maybe they followed like Kayla Tsinis, or they followed,
I did her program.
yeah, like something like that, where maybe you have some body weight workouts or something like that. The person coming to me usually is pretty familiar with the gym, they've lifted before, and they want to, or maybe they're really interested in doing that. So they're a little like a step up from.
That's true, because when people hear personal trainer, they don't know the difference between someone at, you know, like a commercial gym or training you, or it's like a special, like specific coach for something that you're doing, and the regular world, you know? And when you hear that, it's like, oh, well, what are you gonna help me do? Lose weight, get buff? I think that'll be the main question in a lot of normal people's heads. At least that's what my first question would be, is like, are you gonna help me lose weight or are you gonna help me get buff?
It'd be cool if they made an app that was like, pimp my body. And then you take a picture of them, and then you have like this iPad, and like, you can look like this.
Oh, I would love
It's
that.
like the bodybuilding version.
They face
or
tune
you
you
look like
automatically.
this. Yeah, and like you look up.
If you did this every week or every day,
Yeah.
and if you ate this exact thing,
Yeah,
and
and
then
you could choose your body style, and then you're like, you wanna have big legs but tiny arms, you could do this. And you just do all these different
Oh, that's cool.
I wonder if anybody's done that before. It seems like
I'd have a
like functional
that would
base
motivate
too.
the fuck out of
'Cause
me
some
if I
people
knew
don't-
what I would look like based off of what I was doing.
Yeah, because some people don't even care about how they look like. But like, let's say you go, this is you right now, and this guy barely can jump a foot high, and then you go, but this what you can be, and this guy dunking like crazy, so you can work on hops like this.
Like in 10
So
years.
unrealistic expectation.
what's that thing? Oh, like you make a deep fake of them like playing
yeah.
like over LeBron James.
Imagine.
It's like a white fat guy and their fat white face is over like LeBron James. Yeah, you could do that. That'd be sick actually.
Then you could charge a lot for that, because I feel like it costs a
You know
lot
what that
to do.
reminds me of? I don't know if you ever had this in the doctor's office when you were a kid, but like those things where like you can change the face but the body stays the same, or like you could change like there's like a clown picture, a girl picture, or whatever, and then you could like make the clown have a girl body, or like make the girl have a clown face or whatever.
I have like
Reminds me of that. Like,
caution.
just buff arms, but not buff legs.
This program.
That's the bro.
Yeah.
Skip leg day. That's funny. What were you gonna say, Joe?
It's past.
It's what?
No, I love your
The
approach.
joke has to work. You know.
With the
Yeah.
timing.
Just move on.
No, I love your approach because you're like very approachable and you're very like the way you look at fitness is from like a very common person's like level. Like you clearly know what you're talking about, but because you know it so well, you break it down where it's like not so intimidating.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people come to me or follow my page over some other fitness influencers because it is a slightly different approach, because I'm like, fuck looking at how your body can look. It's rather like, how can you perform, and like let's do something badass. Like let's make you forget how you look. Let's get you doing some badass stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squat 2 times body weight or something.
Yeah, and I think that can be inspiring, especially to people who have struggled with like wanting to look a certain way and they're just over that.
How much do you squat?
The other day I squatted 265 pounds, but my best ever is like 308.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was like a year ago today, this weekend, because it's nationals this weekend.
Oh, you competed at nationals last year?
Yeah.
How come we didn't do it this year?
Because,
She's a businesswoman now.
yeah, I've been working.
What's the biggest thing that's asked? Like I want a nice ass. Can you teach me how to do that? Or like, is it more like I want to lift a fuck ton? Like
I want to beat up my boyfriend.
I want big arms to smack my boyfriend in the face.
It always comes back to domestic abuse.
Yeah, for people.
That's their love language.
It is. It is the sixth one,
There's a
seventh one.
sixth,
Yeah.
there's seventh love language.
Violence.
I choked my husband. My freaking fingers were too small. This time I want bigger fingers.
Just chunk them up.
They're just in there like this.
Yeah. How do I get bigger fingers?
No, you gotta like climb. So cute. Most people want to get strong. Because I think most people come to me, they're sick of everything else. Like,
Like, I've been skinny, I've been this, I've been ripped. It feels good to know that, like, at any time when you, I think one thing that attracted me to powerlifting is I know once I attained, because people think of strength as more of like how much power you have, but as much skill acquisition as it is gaining power. So it's cool to know that the minute I open my eyes, if I need to apply 600 pounds of force onto something, I can do that 24 hours a day. And that's what really attracted me to powerlifting, is like you literally become a completely different animal.
I picture a client coming up to her like, you know what? If my husband's like changing the fucking oil and the car slams up, I want to be able to pick that motherfucker up and throw it. Can you help me do that? You know?
it's true.
That's the realistic expectation.
Yeah.
And the most like, one of the more dangerous like everyday things that can happen to people as they age is they fall down, they lose their balance, and a lot of that does have to do with not having enough strength. And then they fall down and they can't get themselves back up. So
Do with like bones too.
yeah, and your bone density too, osteoporosis especially for women. I mean, I know this is like when you're aging a little bit older, but if you can get your bone density higher before you start
do that?
losing your muscle mass, you gotta train, girl.
Lifting weights.
Yeah.
Lifting weights.
Your muscle is, anytime you contract a muscle, you're pulling against your bone. And so you're making your bones
At
strong.
our age, it's probably already deteriorating, right?
No, it's never too late. I mean, there's,
Yeah,
There's like 80-year-olds
Yeah,
still working
there's
on
grandmas that cured osteoporosis
Yep.
from squatting at 70.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're deadlifting.
It's going like it's already going, and you could just like delay the amount.
I
that
think it's if you don't
deteriorating.
use it, you lose it.
That's true.